right, so a question for you guys would be, how important do you think 4.5 years of your life is? I would say it's pretty important. To go off that, Hank Green from the Vlogbrothers on YouTube recently said in one of his videos that if you're like the average American and you watch TV for about maybe 4 hours a night, you times that by 60 years, and then by 36%, which is the amount of time that TV runs advertisements instead of your actual entertainment, you'd waste about 4.5 years of your life on TV ads. So hi guys, my name is Devin Moore, and what we're going to talk about today is why you should cut cable. Get rid of cable, don't make yourself a slave to their advertisements, and instead opt for a streaming-only regimen of entertainment. So what we're going to talk about today is how you can definitely save money by switching to streaming. You get a greater freedom of choice in what entertainment you want to watch and when. We're going to talk about the new and original programming that only streaming offers and why you might be more interested in that than what might be offered by your cable provider. And also we're going to talk about the way cable has kind of fell behind the times and doesn't offer the things it really should to attract customers like you. Just for context, I've been using streaming services basically my whole teenage life, and I don't ever intend to purchase a cable package. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's the best way to go. Also, hopefully by the end of this speech, you'll agree with me that going forward in your life, being all young adults, you won't have to buy cable. You can basically just use Netflix and get along just fine and save money. So first, let's talk about the problem here, which is cable itself. And the main problem is you're getting ripped off if you were to buy cable. Average costs have been going up steadily over the past 10-15 years, dramatically. You can just see the graph. Today, an average cable package will cost almost more than $1,000 a year. Combine that with just the dreadful quality of customer service they're known for. Why would you ever want to buy cable if in the first place you're not going to watch all the channels they make you pay for? Jeff Durham from Business Insider recently said this in one of his articles, just that, you know, in modern times, it's becoming just a costly pain in the neck to have a cable package, you know. If something breaks, you have to wait for some guy to come in and fix it, and they might not even do it till weeks after you put in a complaint. The second topic of why you're definitely getting ripped off by cable is going to be just their user experience. For first off, it's antiquated. You can see this, it's just a bunch of rectangles on a screen with different colors. I'm sure you come into contact with much better user interfaces with your time on the internet. Also, it's just inundated with ads. You have an ad here, an ad here, an ad here. You know, just using the menu systems, they're already trying to advertise to you when you could be watching a show you want to watch. Does anyone watch Seinfeld reruns? I'm sure you guys do. If you watch Seinfeld reruns on TBS, let's say, they're actually going to speed up the show by about 2 minutes. And they do that because they want to fit in more advertising space. So just you can see this trend of cable companies taking shortcuts and not doing things they should do because they're trying to get more money out of you. And I don't think streaming services do that, and that's why you should switch. So what we have here on the screen is called the basic cable junkie. So this is going to be for the person who wants to watch like most popular TV shows like The Walking Dead or Seinfeld reruns or even live sports, which is offered by Sling. So the price of all these services combined is about $408 per year. So compare that to your average cable package, which is about double. You know, you're saving a lot of money. This is by time.com, this cable package. And the point is also that there are other streaming services that are listed here that you can employ to suit your taste. There's Netflix, there's HBO Now. For almost anyone with any taste, there's some type of streaming setup you can use to get all the shows you ever could imagine yourself watching for cheaper than cable. Also, with streaming services, you're going to get new and original shows that are only offered on them. So, example, Netflix offers Orange is the New Black and House of Cards, all Emmy award-winning shows that are only offered through streaming. Another thing with streaming services is just that you get to watch it when you want to watch it. Unlike cable, where you have to sit yourself down at 8 p.m. to watch your favorite show, with streaming, you can have it whenever you want. You can watch it all in a row, like House of Cards released their whole season at once, or you can watch it piecemeal when you have time, maybe at work. And the reason why they can come up with such original programming and not, they seem to be different than cable shows, is because they're made by Netflix. They're not beholden to all the same advertisers. They're more free to take chances artistically and create shows that maybe a general broadcast station wouldn't take a chance on. So just really quick also, if you're wondering, like, what if I don't have all these devices you might need to stream? I would say, well, Variety says that 1 in 2 households have at least one device that can stream. And if you don't, there's tons of cheap options out there for you. You can get a Roku box, any game console will stream. You can even get a Chromecast for $35. So we're finally at the conclusion. So we're going to talk about what we learned here. We learned that cable is a bad deal. We learned that streaming services are going to offer you more choice, more freedom, and more original programming. And we learned that really, if you want to be a part of the new digital age of entertainment, the internet is the place to be, not cable. You really have to think about what is important to you in consuming your entertainment. And I believe what's important is that you get it when you want it, and you can watch it however way you want. Either over and over again, binging, like maybe House of Cards might make you want to do, or piecemeal, like a sitcom. It's all about consumer choice. And I think that's why streaming services should be the way of the future. It should be the way of your guys' future as you go and decide whether you want to buy cable or not. So like an article from Gale Group said, youth culture is going to be the main hotspot for these streaming services. So once again, if you want to be a part of the future, I would highly recommend switching to these streaming services and making that the main way you consume entertainment. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? No one has any questions? You can ask whatever questions you want. It doesn't matter. Please ask questions.
Do enough homes in the United States have Wi-Fi that can handle multiple streaming devices?
Maybe not, but I think as time goes on, that number is only going to increase. I think the hubs of innovation is definitely the streaming services. So even as homes maybe don't have the Wi-Fi capability to be singularly streaming yet, they will soon. But like I said again, Variety said that 1 in 2 homes is going to be able to do it. Any other questions? At least one other question.
Isn't 1 in 2 only 50%? It's not a lot.
But then again, that number is only going to increase with time. I believe as cable declines, internet will go up. All right, well, you can end the video.